It's been a month since my last upload. I haven't uploaded because news in the Roller Champions scene has been pretty quiet. I've been playing a lot of Valorant lately to pass the time, but I won't be uploading any of that because this is a Roller Champions channel. No, that's nothing, forget. It didn't happen. So I'm bringing in more tips, and I want to start off by saying if I ever use the word pro when referring to the players, I'm referring to players that are either notable in the community or have a lot of time in game. These are going to lean more towards high-level general knowledge tips, and if you're new or unfamiliar with the game, I suggest you check out some of my more beginner-friendly guides. These tips might seem jumbled or out of order, but bear with me as I'm reading from a script that was written after a long all-nighter. I had a thought about the things you should and shouldn't do during a match, and figured those might be great to mention, so let's get started. Pass the ball in places where the opponent isn't expecting you to pass, such as when you're coming down a high wall ready to fly down the lane with speed. A pass can really mess up all of the players trying to tackle you. Don't hog the ball. Now I get a lot, and I mean a lot, of comments about this. I'm a ball hog. I was definitely a ball hog in the E3 demo of the game. I played a total of 334 matches in that playtest, and I won 253 of those, making my losses at the time 81 matches lost. I can't argue with the fact that at the time, it proved very useful. However, that isn't the case anymore. Not all the time anyway. Roller Champions is a much more team-oriented game now, and ball hugging isn't as beneficial as some of the other strategies. I'm still going to do it though because ranked isn't out yet, so please stop calling me a ball hug. Thanks. Do be open to other playstyles and strategies. In the game's current state, I would like to think that no strategy or playstyle is be-all, end-all. While there are certain things you should and shouldn't do during a match, I don't necessarily define that as a strategy as much as I do general game sense. No player is perfect right now, and there is always something new for you to learn. Don't get frustrated during a match. Roller Champions is a game where you can end the match immediately, as the game has a max score limit, but this also means you can come back from a match just as fast as you lost your lead. If you make a mistake, it's in the past, and getting upset about it will not help you in any way in the middle of a match. Focus on the present situation, and don't get caught up on slip-ups until after the match is over. Use appropriate callouts that are quick and easy to understand. For starters, there are 4 giant numbers on the map. Use those to your advantage. Saying things like, "I'm at 4" or "I'll be at 1" are excellent ways to quickly inform your teammates of your current intentions and game plans. There are more callouts you can use instead of yelling, "I'm open" if you need. "I'm open for a pass," "pass it," 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 "pass, pass, pass, pass." And I suggest you use them to expand your ability to play as a team. Like I said earlier, this game can end fast if you're not paying attention. From a match's start to its finish, you need to be fast, you need to play smart, and you need to recover from every situation that doesn't work out perfectly if you want to control the arena. Stay focused and try to practice staying completely invested in the match to better your chances at winning. I also want to briefly mention this blog post from the devs from a little while back, where they included all of this handy information regarding the technical terms of the arena's layout. This is an excellent reference sheet, and the faster all of the players familiarize themselves with these kind of terms, the better we can all communicate about general strategy discussion, gameplay tactics, and arena design. I'll leave a link to this in my description. Other tips that have been preached to be beneficial by the top players include jumping off the wall to shoot. It's been said by many people that shooting in the air feels easier than when you're skating on the ground. Why this feels this way is kind of unknown, and I'd certainly like to get to the bottom of it, but I can say I agree, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. Abuse the drop kick. It's my opinion that this drop kick is one of the most underrated game mechanics right now, and I'll tell you why. When you drop kick, you'll find that if you hit the ground at a specific angle, kind of like you're landing sideways, your character will initiate a roll on the ground. This roll also has a hitbox, allowing you to essentially trip players in an overpowered and hilariously satisfying fashion. On top of that, I found that the dropkick is more accurate than standard tackles with enough practice. Just as you should with real life, learning how to dropkick efficiently will do you wonders. Use the training map. I've said this in previous videos, I'm going to say it in more videos, surely more than once. Any pro is going to tell you that training in free play is going to give you more practice than you would get by playing a match. Go practice and then apply it to the matches you play, not the other way around. I know this was a very basic video with a lot of jumbled information, but I truly want to save some of the more in-depth stuff for when the game is live, and that way you can all take what you see in my videos and apply them in-game. I'd also like to get clips of each specific action to make a very clear guide, as opposed to one that's just over general gameplay. As always, thank you for watching. I have more videos planned, so keep an eye out and turn on notifications, as I will only be uploading Roller Champions content. Why is that still here? Like I said, only Roller Champions content.